What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I want to get right into the video. Let's go. Let's live. We're out here making beats. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, drop a like in this video, and let's get into it. So, feeling a tiny bit uninspired on this beautiful Saturday morning. So what I did is I pulled up, to cure that, I pulled up a little loop from the new kit I put out called the Palace. And to start off this video, I want to show you guys a little quick tip to get your 808s to hit a little bit harder. I've shown you guys some tips here and there. Some of you already know this. Some of you guys have just seen me do it and picked it up along the way. But I'm just going to make this video just to put it out there so you guys can come back to this or whatever. We got the Monster 808 right here. The Monstar 808, I should say. And we got this piano. Let me just make sure to make your 808s hit a little bit harder. There's a few things that I do. I don't necessarily have to do this every time. It depends on the 808. This particular 808 doesn't have too many effects on it. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it has a little bit of distortion on there. First thing is an EQ. If you wanted to boost the lows a little bit, mixer right here, hit the arrow, EQ. The EQ will pop up and you can kind of like, you know, your kick is gonna sit around this area most likely. So if anything, you don't want to boost that area just because it's gonna clash with the kick, and then you'll have to side chain it and do all that nonsense. But in this case, this doesn't really need that, but that's one thing you can do. Another thing, which I'm gonna do for this one, I've been doing this a lot lately. There's two different kinds of distortion I use. I don't usually use them together, but I'll show you. One of them is already actually applied to this when I pre-made this 808, but the other one isn't, and it's something I've been doing lately. Something that I put on a lot of my 808s just to give it some fuzz on the end of it. The preset, the heat, turn this down. It just gives a little bit of fuzz, which this already has, and you can mess with it. I'm just gonna get rid of that one. And the one that I am gonna apply to this is just a fruity distortion. This is how it comes up blank. Is when you load it, it looks like this. And then I just, it sounds very ignorant, but it works with like beats in 2018. I like to turn this, oh, classic, there goes the light. I like to turn this knob down, how much is being used. And I like to turn the mix down a little bit too. It depends on the 808, it depends on the type of beat you're going for. But it's something I've been doing lately, and it's just a very grimy feel to it, and you can hear the 808 a lot better. So it's less of a bass and more of like a grimy, like dirty 808. Say you got that down right, you got the distortion, say you wanted to EQ it a little bit, add that second distortion as well if you wanted to. What you can do too, this is what I do pretty much every single time I put down an 808. You want to get a kick that's very punchy, like a very punchy kick. I'm gonna load up the Lima kick. It's like the Lima kick it's the Kingdom drum kit, the Lima kick. It's a really like punchy kick that works really good on 808s. This type of kick is meant to put on an 808. It's not really meant for like a hip hop boom bap type of beat. It's more meant to layer on top of an 808. But just copy your 808 pattern, paste it in here. C5 is the root note, basically the note I made it at, and that way you can have that really, let me get rid of that piano. Another thing that you can do, if the 808's kind of hitting weird, say the melody was down low, right? Say this whole 808, and it was like hitting weird, and you're like, man, that sounds weird. But if you shift it up, say that was like too loud or something, or too high. What you can do is like go to each individual track. Like you could go to these melodies, hold shift, and shift them down or up depending on where you want your 808 to hit. Say your 808 was like too like high pitched, and you want it a little bit lower, because sometimes when it's lower, it like hits really hard. You can go to your melodies, be like, all right, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna shift that down. Go to every melody you have in your track and go to each one. Next one, Omnisphere, Keyscape, go in here, shift 1, 2, 3, shift it down. And then you can go into your 808 and shift 1, 2, 3, and then it will hit. Oh, that's not where I wanted to be. Then That's like the classic like producer thing, like pre-made beats. If you're an artist and you want to get on it, that might affect the whole song because that's putting it into different chords. That's like putting it into a different chord. So that will affect the outcome of the song. Like if you're starting to think of a hook or starting to think of lyrics or something, it will affect it. Honestly, those are just all the things that I do. I don't know if these are the best tips on earth. Those are just all the classic things that I do when I'm trying to make my 808s hit harder right there. So if you guys wanted to know, that's literally like everything I do. Alright guys, so I just made this whole beat. I didn't film any of it just cause this is the original thing I showed you. 808 kick clap. The 808's crazy. Alright guys, so I kind of spent the rest of the day just working on music, working on beats, working on songs. That's one of the next things on my list, is to keep working on these songs and try to get them out for you guys, and yeah. Writing is just a whole new thing for me, so obviously it's gonna take a long time to figure out, but I'm definitely getting better at it. I made it out this shit and now I'm on my own. I guess that I was right and okay, you were wrong. I never thought I'd make it right here on my own. I can't believe that this is that year that I say that you were wrong. I don't want to show you too much of that just because I still want some of these songs to be somewhat of a surprise when they come out, and so you don't know the whole thing already. I felt like weirdly creatively blocked at the beginning of the day, and I still didn't, for some reason I made a beat, I made a whole song, I did a whole video, and I just didn't feel satisfied, so I wanted to make another beat, and this one's definitely the dopest one of the day. Once I added those second hi-hats, that's when I started to feel the rhythm, and that's when the beat really started to move forward, because I was confused for a while. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the end of this video. I want to show you this beat that I just made right here. Random video, quick video today. I think it was quick. We'll see how long it ends up turning out to be. That's it, but I haven't done this in a while. I haven't showed you guys like a full beat and laid it out and put it on the screen for you with the screen recording and everything. I'm going to leave all the sounds I use for the beats today down below. A link to all of them down below if you want to check those out. Pretty much most of them were from my kits. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's the final beat from today. I'm gonna play it for you guys in 3, 2.